Sports.
It just happened. It just happened.
Did you do it here at San Bernardino, or?
No. It just after I scored one time, I think that might have been the game that we were honoring the veterans. And we had the American flag stickers on, and I scored, and I don't know, it just happened, and then I guess it kind of blew up a little bit. And my dad said, someone had edited a photo of me, and he's like, "Is this the new celebration?" And I just ran with it.
Will we see it in the NFL, hopefully?
Yeah, definitely. Different versions of it.
Well, Alex, going back to this NFL draft coming up, and your playing days here, obviously at San Bernardino High School to Boise State, at what point did you feel like the NFL would be a reality for you?
Oh, man. You hear it a lot from other people, but I never really myself kind of like grasp the whole idea of this, like, this is real, this is like a real possibility. But I would probably say in high school, just after certain accomplishments and just through my hard work, just knowing where I want to get, that it was a goal that I could attain, and just to be in this position now is just like, man, you were working for this, and the whole time that you're putting in this work, and now it's coming true. It's like you're just got to continue to work and do whatever you want, because as long as you keep that same mentality you had when you didn't have anything, when you didn't have any offers, all the way through the process, then I know I'll be all right.
So come the NFL draft Thursday, Friday, Saturday, do you and your family just buy a hat of every single team and just whoever calls you throw it on? I mean,
I think we'll just we'll let it be up in the air, and then just see what happens. Yeah. Was
it a tough decision coming out after your junior season at Boise State, because you had such a huge year? You're probably hearing from a lot of different people, hey, you got to strike while the iron's hot, right?
Yeah, definitely. It was a hard decision. I didn't know I was going to come out until literally like the last game that we had that got canceled. Up to that point, it was just kind of like you hear stuff and you talk to coaches like, hey, what are you thinking? And I knew I had to make a decision, but I didn't know like what decision I was even going to make at the time. And so after that game got canceled, it kind of felt like I was a sign from God that it's time to open the next chapter of my life, and I don't need to take any more of a beating on my body from college football. Now it's time to go transition into the next level, and then do what I need to do at that stage of my life. And so it was a very hard decision, but I think it was the right decision for me.
Do you look at the mock drafts? Do you let the NFL so-called experts? Do you try to stay off Google and all that?
I've seen some of them, but I don't really pay any mind to it. The teams and the actual people on the teams are the ones that are going to look at who they want to pick up, and so you can't really get too excited or too bummed out about any of those mock drafts that you see.
Okay, give me the scouting report on Alexander Mattison. If there's an NFL GM reading what Alex is all about, how would you describe the kind of player, the kind of person they're going to get?
Someone that's resilient, never going to give up, smart player, a smart person, and I'm just going to work for whatever it is that you want me to accomplish. I'm going to go do that and beyond that, and that's just the mentality that I have, and that's what I'm going to bring to the table, and hopefully can contribute to a program and contribute to an organization for many, many years.
And finally, Alex, have you kind of pictured what the draft might feel like when you hear your name called, whether it's on TV or maybe it's a phone call before your name is called on television? Have you kind of ran that through your head a little bit?
Not much. I've had a glimpse or two in the past couple of days, just like knowing how close it's getting. But it does make me get a little emotional and a little nervous at the same time. Like, oh my gosh, this is real for one, and then for two, just this is a dream come true. So, I think it'll be a special moment, and I can't wait for it.
Inland Sports.
The Inland Sports Show is brought to you by Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change. Spoil yourself and your car at Spoiled. Kin Sporting Goods. They have all of your sporting gear needs, Letterman's jackets, and team uniforms. And Boost Performance Training with Coach Ray Bass. Athletes of all levels and all sports are going to Boost Performance Training in Corona.